Alrighty guys, welcome back. We're going to hold off on working on the motor and the electronics a little bit longer. We're just going to start digging into this interior. We're going to start stripping out the carpet and basically just try and get a good idea of how much of this floor we're going to have to replace. So just going to set the tripod up, let the time lapse roll, and we'll start tearing all this stuff out. Project than I was really hoping it was going to be, but obviously we started removing the floor here and the stringers are pretty much turned to like mulch. They're all that's left of the 2 sheets of fiberglass, so we're gonna have to redo at least from here back. From there up, you can, I don't know if you can see it because how far away I am, but the stringers are actually in pretty good shape up there on both sides. So it's really just next to the fuel tank and a couple of the supports. Haven't decided yet, but in the first video on this, there was a big square cutout. It looked like somebody swapped it out, or like somebody cut it out to swap out the fuel tank or something maybe. I don't think that came like that from the factory. I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna leave that there, or if I want to get all new carpet and just kind of make it one solid floor again. I think that probably would be the best bet. Be a lot easier than having to cut all the plywood out to make it fit around that, and then a perfect sheet that fits in the middle. Hard to see, but I have the carpet not in the best of shape. There's a couple tears up in the front from where I had to get it out from underneath, like the center or underneath like the steering wheel on the passenger side as well. But don't know yet. I'm gonna probably take a look online, see what I can find for carpet. It's gonna need to be pretty wide, I would say. I don't know, maybe 8 feet wide. I'll have to measure it, but for now, let's I just emptied out this gas can, so let's I guess siphon all the fuel out of this tank so we can hopefully get the tank out, and then we can start cutting away all the fiberglass on both sides so we can really get it ready to start putting in all the new ones. Alright, well that's siphoning out. I'll give you guys a little bit. Oh shit, there's gas everywhere. Okay, All right, so there was a stringer, or there was a cross support here, which I ended up taking out already. It was completely rotted. This one's actually in pretty good shape, so I'm not going to be removing that one. Right here you can see where the stringer gets pretty solid compared to what it used to be. Same thing with up here. I'm probably going to cut this one back a little bit more. But this is what's left of the stringers. It literally just completely flaked away and turned into mulch. So I'm going to end up taking the tank fully out, cutting away all of the supports, and then putting all new ones in. I'm just going to need the tank out of the way and make it a lot easier for me. So let me keep siphoning this out. All right, we just pulled about, I don't know, 11 gallons out of the tank. Still some left in there. I'm running out of gas cans though to fill up, so I think we're gonna hold off for there. It's significantly lighter now. I should be able to get that out of here with 2 people. But real quick, I'm gonna take this prop off. I'm not switching it out just yet, but I keep smacking my leg on it. So let me zip that off real quick. Jeez, does not look good in there. This prop is pretty shot. Well, looks like something was living inside there. And you're probably wondering, all right, now I'm going to smack my leg on that. That probably feels a little bit better than one of those sharp fins, so should be all right for now. All right, so I just need to pull these couple hoses off. One's your fill tube, one is your line to the fuel pump, and then the other one I believe is just a breather. Before we do that, because I'm gonna need a second set of hands to get this out of here, I'm just gonna start picking up all this junk wood that's down in here, try and clean it out a little bit more. I think tomorrow, once we get this tank out, probably gonna go around and get all this junk out of here. That way I can get a good idea of what all is gonna need to be replaced and clean it up, kind of like how I did on this area here. So let's just pull all this junk out of here for now, clean it up a little bit. This is pretty much what all of the wood looks like under here. It's just flaking apart and going everywhere, so it sucks. I gotta replace it all, but it is what it is at this point. It just got a lot more expensive though to repair this, and it's probably gonna take a little bit longer than I was hoping for. Obviously it's beginning of August, so I was hoping to be able to get this out maybe mid-August, but with me working a full-time job and doing this on my days off, it's probably not going to happen in the next couple weeks. But oh well, not the end of the world. All right, that's better. A little bit cleaner down here now. All right, so fuel tank's up and out of the way. We ended up just pushing up there in a little cavity. It should be enough space for now. Probably gonna end up having to pull it out though, so that way I can really get all this stuff under there, because obviously I still have to clean up some of the edges underneath there. But we're going to try and remove all of this. Again, at this point it's really just fiberglass. There's no wood in between. Same thing with this back panel. It's all got to come out, and over here as well. Gonna try and get as much done as I can today. I only have about an hour or so to work on it, so I'm gonna start cutting it all out, and we'll go from there. I don't want to bore you guys too much, but definitely got a lot of cutting to do. But I'm probably gonna end up doing a lot of that off camera, just that way you guys aren't watching videos of me sitting here cutting fiberglass up. But stay tuned though, we got a lot coming for the boat. As you seen in the beginning, I got a ton of packages delivered this week. Real quick, I can show you guys what we got. So these are some of the parts we got in. Got some more carpet glue in. I got some power steering fluid, 2 jugs of resin for the fiberglass. We got a new ladder for the back, bilge pump, trailer lights. This is the electric pump for the trim pump. It's completely shot. I ordered a new one actually yesterday. It was like 75 bucks. Looks like the pump itself is good. I just need the new motor. So that's why it wasn't working. When I push the button, it's just clicking. We're not getting any movement out of the actual motor. So got a new one of those. I'm going to end up ordering brand new carpet for it. I talked about it a little bit earlier in the video, but there was that big cutout panel in the middle, which is sitting over here. It's that back panel. I'm going to end up making the floor one solid piece, and just obviously making one big carpet out of it. We did also just get our new radio in, so I ended up going with a different model than I have in the past. So in the past I've always used that little Rockville circle radio, but I ended up going with this Boss audio system. Comes with 4 speakers. Doesn't have an actual head unit, it just has like a remote that goes on the dash, and then an amplifier that can go underneath to power everything. Has 4 speakers. The boat currently has 4 slots for speakers inside of it. There's like one up in the front and then one in the back on both sides. I think I want to put some more speakers up in the front, so I'm going to try to fit 6. I'd like to fit 8. I don't think 8's probably not going to happen, but ended up buying just 2 extra speakers for that. Got our new boat numbers in. I got a new can of bottom paint, because obviously you can see down here it's a little flaking off. I never really understood the point of bottom painting it, but it's obviously made for boats that sit in the water, and it's actually designed to flake off like that. It makes it easier to get the algae and all that off, which makes sense because this one was kept in the lake. So have some more of that we'll throw on. I did get some gel coat. We're gonna have to touch up some of the holes and stuff that's on there. Got new battery leads because I am going to be getting a second battery for it. I want to get a deep cycle battery so I can run the stereo and all that stuff off of that battery instead of a starting battery. And then we did end up getting a new prop, so that is definitely much needed. Same pitch, same size that's on there already. I just went with the aluminum one, so should be all good. Still waiting on some more parts coming in. I got 2 battery trays. Can't remember what else right now, but there's a ton of stuff still coming for this. I'm gonna have to order more fiberglass resin. I wasn't expecting to have to do as much fiberglass work as we have to, so I gotta get 2 more jugs of that. I did get some wood already for the boat, but after seeing the stringers, I don't think I got enough, so I'm gonna end up having to get some more of that. I think my plan, and I don't really know what order I'm gonna go in, but I'm gonna really get the floor and everything all situated, sanded down, and ready to go. Before I cut out and put the new carpet in, I'm probably going to go through the interior and just clean everything up on the inside, do everything in here that I can, redo all the wiring, get the trim pumps and all that stuff working. That way all the dirty work will be done, and then after that I'll be able to trace and put in the new carpet without having to go in there and pump out trim fluid and all that stuff. So that way we can keep the new carpet a little bit cleaner, hopefully. This one got really dirty in the back. I've been hitting it with like a degreaser trying to get some of the stuff off, but we're just gonna go new. That way it looks original, gets rid of that big square in the middle. So, but that's pretty much gonna be a wrap for this video. Thank you everybody for watching. The channel's starting to get some traction here, which is awesome, so I appreciate all the support. And stay tuned for the next video.